What is up, my G's, and welcome to Grounded 1.0 Day 6. Today's going to be a bit of a longer video, but we're going to get a lot done. First things first, we're going to go after the Crusty Roly hidden armor. So before we even leave, we're going to need some silk rope. I think you need 12, but I'm bringing 15 just to make sure. And you're going to want to bring a brat burst bomb. So we're going to be unlocking the picnic table right now, which is also another way to get to the sandbox. So if you watch my previous videos and you don't feel like going through the trash heap, you can also go this way. So what you're looking for is this shovel here. So what you're going to want to do is come underneath the shovel on the side that it's leaning on, and you're going to see this rock. Any rocks that have cracks in it like this, you can see I can blow it up there. So I'm going to take my brat burst and I'm going to throw it at the rock, or I'm going to drop it and punch it because I'm cool like that. And this is how you get onto the picnic table. There's going to be a lot to explore up here, but we're just going to stick to the plan and go after the roly-poly armor. One thing you can check under this plate, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. This time it was. I found some salt shards, and then we're just going to continue up the table. This is going to be the only way up without building. So I'm going to show you the whole run the first time, just in case it's your first time here, but later on we'll be starting on the picnic table. At this point, it's probably going to be best to just run by the bees. Again, we're not really supposed to be here yet. But anyways, pull out your hammer, you hit the red button, that knocks down the cooler handle, and continue up. There's going to be a book, open book face down. There's a field station in there. And also there's a zip line. This is why we brought the silk rope. Connect the zip line, and then that's how you can get to the sandbox. But for now, what we're gonna do is turn around, come to the left of this castle here. You're gonna see these dice. You're going to go in this door and then turn to the left over here, and right around the corner you're going to see this Mant statue, and right behind him is the first piece of the Crusty Roly armor, and it's the leg piece. Next, we're going to want to equip fresh defense because we're going into the sandbox during the day, and take the zip line. You're going to want to come around until you see the umbrella. Also, another marker is that blue Lego piece on the left. So these mounds here, they're antlion mounds. Right there is actually the black anthill, which we're not going to go into quite yet. It's actually how you get into the sandbox lab. But anyways, so there's the umbrella. I already went in the tunnel on the right. It's actually the tunnel on the left here. And what you're going to want to do, there's the entrance. At first it's only an exit to the sandbox lab. But anyways, so here's the ant lions. They're kind of easy to beat. You just got to keep strafing. You're going to want to use a bow. Keep your distance. And once you kill the ant lions in these mounds, once you collect the body, it's going to open up a tunnel. Now, this is going to get a little sketchy. There is going to be ant lions down here, and I'm not really equipped to take these head on. Again, we're not really supposed to be at this part yet. I just know where things are, so I'm kind of skipping the line a bit. But anyways, you can only get so lost. It's pretty big down here. There's salt shards everywhere. But again, got ant lions aggroed on me. I don't have time to be sitting down here. So basically, right there is the second piece of the Crusty Roly armor. That's the breastplate. Nothing aggroed on me right now, so I'll grab a couple salt shards, but here they come again. Gonna come down here, grab the raw science, get rock cracker 2 for breaking salt shards, rocks, different resources that you need your hammer for, and get out. The final piece is a little bit weird. It's kind of bugged. So we're going back to the trash heap. We're going to need to put on our gas mask. And the first place I'm going to show you is where I found it in the early access. There's a bug where there's an invisible wall, so you actually can't really get to where it is. So I was reading some patch notes, and they've relocated it to 1, possibly 2 different spots. So, pro tip as well while you're down here, if you chop up the rotten food, it won't have the gas in that section anymore. So it's a good way to save your gas mask a bit. So now this apple here, it's kind of phased through a old rag cloth. We're gonna get rid of that, and this is where it used to be, right there. But there's an invisible wall. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's blocking me from getting in there. It's not in there anyways. That's where it used to be. Apparently it can still show up there, but that's not where it is this time. So we're gonna go over to that pop can there, and just behind it, it should be right back here. And there it is. Okay, and then the third place that I've heard rumors that it could be is under this banana peel here. Obviously it's not going to be there because I just picked it up from behind the pop can, but rumor has it that if it's not in either one of those 2 places, the first 2 places, you can come under here and it's somewhere in this area. So if you haven't found it yet, check here as well. The next thing we're gonna do is unlock the black ant shovel, which is the tier 2 shovel, and there's gonna be a reason for that, which I will be showing you very shortly. But on the way to the trash heap, here's one kind of off on his own, so I'm gonna get him real quick. And once you've killed enough ants, red or black, doesn't matter, just ants, you will get the Ant Annihilator mutation, which basically just gives you more damage against ants when you have it equipped. We're going to be looking for black ant parts, the mandibles, the ant heads, and the bodies. So I'm going to equip Chopper, which does more damage with an axe, and I'm also going to equip Ant Annihilator because we're going to be just basically fighting ants, so this is the best setup with the mutations that I have right now. How I'm going to run it. Black ants can be found in a few different places, just outside the trash heap, in the sandbox, and on the picnic table, also up by the shed, but we haven't gone there yet. There's a few different places, but for places that we've been to so far, these are a couple locations you can find them. The next place we're going to want to go is the Black Ant Hill. So again, if you're on the wall of the sandbox, you look for the blue Lego piece, and the entrance is right there. The only parts we're missing are the black ant mandibles, same as the red ants. You only get those from soldier ants. So this is the way to the sandbox lab. We're not going to be doing that, not even really thinking about it. We're only coming down here to find a couple soldier ants, get the kills, get the mandibles. We already have the other parts, and then we will be making our black ant shovel. And basically you just follow the tunnel, you'll come to this light opening, come up to the left, you're gonna see these red wires. The color of the wire doesn't matter right now, it will in a future video, but for right now it doesn't really. This is where you can find some black soldier ants. I think it's 3 or 4 mandibles that we're missing for the black ant shovel, so we're just gonna kill a couple of these guys, get what we need, and get out. Because like I said, we're not really equipped to be down here, we definitely don't want to go any farther, and we have everything we need now, so let's get out of here. Alright, and then make sure that you're analyzing all your new bug pieces and you are ready to craft yourself a tier 2 black ant shovel. The shield's pretty good, the armor's not bad, the weapon's not bad, there's some tier 3 ant lion armor. But anyways, for now we just want the shovel. And this is why. Coming back to the sandbox off of the picnic table, so we're right at the bottom of the zip line, you're going to see that yellow shovel sticking out. The shovel casts a shadow, and basically you're going to want to wait until 3:30 army time, that's 15:30, and there's going to be a specific place you're going to want to dig. You're going to want to use the shovel and the shovel's shadow as references. You won't know this until you run the sandbox lab. I do because I've been through it before, so I'm kind of again skipping ahead. And so we're just gonna hang out in the shade of the shovel, wait till 3:30. Here we are on the map. I mean, the shovel's pretty hard to miss. But anyways, once you're getting around 3:30, you can stay in the shadow of the shovel so you don't sizzle. You're gonna be looking in the handle hole, and it's gonna show you a place to dig. You do need the tier 2 black ant shovel to dig this up. The acorn shovel isn't enough, that's why we went and got it. So we're getting pretty close to time, it should be about close enough. And start kind of looking around, and right there it says buried treasure. So you dig this up and you will find the melted moat key. Then from the shovel you're basically going to want to go to the south side of the sandcastle. There's a moat back there with a hidden chest, so that's where you're going to want to take the key. Once you open the chest, you will find a milk molar and some waterlogged recipe, which is for the salt morning star, which we're not even actually going to be able to craft right now. We do need some more resources, including salt globs, gum nuggets, and tough gunk. But at least this way we have the recipe, we have it unlocked. Alright, and then something I bypassed, but I'm going to show you real quick because I went back and got it. From on top of the picnic table, the field station's in the back, you can see it there. You can go down into this lunch box, and there is a milk molar down here. There's some juice down here if you want to grab it, but basically then you're just going to climb up the cutlery to get out. And once you climb out, there's going to be another milk molar. I'm not actually going to show you me running to it, but I did. And it's going to be right over in that container right there. So you just jump down, grab it, easy. And then since I now have 4 regular milk molars on me, I'm going to upgrade the max active mutations and do max health once now. Now everything's been done to level 1. Alright, and then pretty much the last thing I'm actually going to show for today is where you're going to get the Rotten Red Ant Club. And basically we are at the bird bath. I'm going to go to the left, avoid this mosquito. And I know you guys are waiting for the hedge. I've been avoiding it. I don't really know why. It's not that bad. It's not hard. I just haven't felt like doing it. So there's other things that you can do before you get here. The natural progression of the game wants you to already have run the hedge lab, but I haven't. And to prove that you don't have to, it's kind of what I've been doing. But anyways, you run up the back behind the bird bath here, and you're going to find this hole in the wall. You're going to come back here, and this is a little homage to the game The Forest. And right there is where you will find the Rotten Red Ant Club. You could have done this earlier while you were over here farming berries, doing the bird bath bluff. But yeah, haven't done it yet. There it is. And now you have it. Alright, and we are kind of getting to a point now where we are going to have to run the hedge lab, because we are going to need to get the chip back to Burgle so that we can unlock some more stuff so that we can progress. Like I said, I've been avoiding it, just haven't felt like doing it. Basically, you're going to come back to the field station here, and I'm just going to get a little outpost set up, put down a lean-to, put down a storage bin just for extra stuff that I have on me right now. I did bring a firefly headlamp. You can either bring that or torches, up to you. But yeah, basically tomorrow, for sure, no matter what, I'm going to run the hedge. These are just some side quests that I remembered as I was running around different areas. And I thought I would just grab those before I bothered with the hedge. Because like I said, this is kind of what the game wants you to do next, after the mysterious machine. But just to show you, it's an open world sandbox. You can play it pretty much however you want. There are going to be some steps you have to take in order to progress, but the hedge is, you know, it's a bit of a maze. It's up high. There, you could do these other things, get yourself some better gear, get a feel for the game if it's your first time going through. If you've been through it before, then this is nothing, but for those of you that haven't played before, get a feel for it. You get to unlock a bit of the yard. You get a feel for the game before you start trying to run up in branches and running mazes too much, right? But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Got my little outpost set up. I'm going to set my spawn point. I've got my firefly headlamp. I've got some torches, some dandelion tufts all over here with me. This is where I'm going to log out. And so when I log in tomorrow, I'll already be here. And it takes about 15-20 minutes anyways. So that's probably going to be long enough for a full video. And yeah, so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to drop a like. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. And yeah, GG's. I will see you tomorrow.